outside their 30 today. It's tough to go 70 yards against Yates.
Jason Harrington, 21 touchdown passes on the air, but he's not had any luck throwing the ball this afternoon, nor has Permian had much success running either. Larry Gill making the tackle on the first down carry by Marcus Lott. 1,171 yards rushing coming into the game today, but the Permian offense has been stymied.
You're going to see Melvin Foster shed 2 blockers, bang the runner. Foster has a phrase, ace-say, A-C-E-S-A-Y. He hollers it after every time, ace-say.
Second down, 7 yards to go at the 19. And this time it'll be Sider. Sider to the 26-yard line. Greg Eaglin up from his safety position to make the stop.
You may be starting to say to yourself, gee, why doesn't Permian start throwing the ball? Well, to throw the ball, you have to establish the ability or the threat to run. When Yates started to run the ball well is after they started throwing the ball well. You have to get something working before something else starts working. Now, Permian's nudged it out of there a little bit, moved it out over the 25-yard line. Don't be surprised if after the 2 running plays inside, they now go off a play action to throw the ball to Anderson.
Anderson has been the big play threat for Permian all season. Made some clutch catches last week in the win over Cy-Fair. And as you saw, Anderson, number 11, splits to the left side this time. And Anderson is going to go across the middle. They're looking for him. He's out there. He's got it. Anderson trying to cut back and elude the defender is down at the 49-yard line. And it's a big gain for the Permian Panthers, and they certainly need it.
Well, we didn't have their phones tapped. That's exactly what they did. They play action after the 2 runs. Anderson splits the 2 people at the line of scrimmage. Notice the linebacker Foster deep in coverage. Anderson cuts down inside the other safety and gets necktied right here. Holy cow. Forget getting him any 1534s for Christmas. It's now a 1334 shirt.
8:23 to go in the 3rd period. Harrington sets his offense. Anderson split near side. It's a high lob toss, and Anderson catches it, but he is out of play. So it'll be incomplete.
You have just called the play-by-play of the first snap today of Permian snapping the ball in Yates territory.
You're right. And how long has it been since Permian was shut out of the other team's half of the field in the first 24 minutes?
Much less no points, not even across midfield.
Yeah, nothing. No shots.
Is Anderson a good player?
He is a super little player.
But somebody's going to steal him.
Okay, Anderson out to the near side. That's Lauterbach in the slot. Harrington going to the air again, starting to limber up his arm. Underthrown, intended for Anderson, and it is trapped at the 38-yard line by Big Melvin.
We should tell you that Harrington did not start the year as the quarterback on this club. The starting quarterback was a youngster named Rich Fletcher.
That's right.
On the Permian club. Fletcher got hurt early in the year. Harrington stepped in, another senior like Fletcher, and moved in and has kept the job.
I'll tell you something about Harrington. You know, when you look at touchdown passes thrown by quarterbacks, the offsetting thing you have to look at is how many interceptions have they thrown, the INT category. Well, Harrington's got 21 touchdown passes. He's only thrown 4 interceptions. He fumbles the football, and I believe Yates may have come up with it down at the 43-yard line. The ball is stripped away. And it is Yates football at the 43-yard line. Larry Gill, number 50, coming out of there with it. So with 8:04 to go in the 3rd quarter, we will take a break here at Texas Stadium in Irving as the 5A championship game continues, and the Yates Lions are on top, 16-0.
People back to their huddle. You could see the emotion in the Yates huddle. They were clapping, they were happy, they were up, they're getting the feel of this game. This club has been denied so many times. In the last 4 years, this club has at various times been rated the best in the state just about every one of those 4 years and has never won it. And that monkey gets off the back slowly, but it's getting off.
It sure is. Price gives it off. Here comes Bailey again, 30, Bailey 20. Great cutback. He's hauled down at the 12-yard line. Bailey is just piling it up now. Jerry LeClaire, the 160 61-pound right defensive end made the tackle on Bailey, or it would have been another 6 points for Johnny.
Just take a look at the grace, the moves of Bailey. Cut back, cut right. Now he's thinking touchdown. Cut left. Put a little limp leg on. Cut left. Move and look at way downfield. That's
Leclerc.
Leclerc, the defensive tackle, 30 yards downfield, making the play.
Yates is trying to put it away with 7 minutes to go. We're still in the third quarter, but they are already up 16-0. And they will get another 6 points. Lawrence King, number 33, from 12 yards out. And Yates is blowing it wide open now as the Lions get another touchdown, their third of the football game, and that increases the score to 22-0.
Don't expect Yates to slow down. They've waited for this moment for so long. Don't expect that they'll go into a shell and say, well, let's just run the clock down now.
They don't know how to do that.
No, they don't know how to do it. This club will continue to pour it on, not with any intent to run up a score. But this club will continue to move the football, and they really have it rolling momentum-wise now.
Well, they have never won the state championship. They have been close many times, but it's beginning to look like they're going to take it this afternoon.
King, little quick trap right up the middle. Breaks a tackle, breaks another. Chief Permian's had a lot of tackles broken this afternoon. That'll happen because of the psychology of the game, not necessarily the physiology of the game. Permian, a team not used to getting beaten up, is being beaten up pretty severely right now, both on the scoreboard and psychologically by a Yates team that's rolling.
I'll tell you who Bailey reminds me of, Anthony Davis. You know, when you talk about the Southern Cal tailbacks, Anthony Davis was about 5'7", 5'8", squat but very fast, extremely quick, and they had the great moves. And, well, we've seen what Bailey's got. Okay, let's go down to the sidelines quickly to Jay Hendricks. Jay?
I can tell you this much for sure. Permian is just not used to being down like this. They've been stunned. They've been hit hard. They've got a couple of injuries. I do know for sure that Greg DeMarco will not come back in the ballgame today. Of course, Luis Salcido is playing sore. This team is just banged up when they're not used to this happening, and I think they're down. And who knows what the outcome will be. Maybe they can snap back up as far as Permian fans are concerned. Back to you guys.
Okay, and that is a good point. Permian's had a lot of injury problems this year, but they've been able to overcome them up until this game as Lauterbach returns out to the 27-yard line. And it's Byron Moore along with James Good to make the tackle for the Yates Lions.
But that trend of Permian never starting outside their 30-yard line continues. Notice the scoring drives for Yates.
My, it's not taking them any time at all.
Now, one of them took 114, one of them took 112. This club gets it rolling and just goes. Now the problem for Permian is Yates is going to ignore the run, and they'll just come flying at Jason Harrington.
Well, Harrington is a 55% passer, 1,311 yards on the season, but he hasn't faced a pass rush like he's been up against today. Screen pass out on the far side to Lauterbach. Yates had it well diagnosed, and Lauterbach gets back nearly to the line of scrimmage, but we may have a face mask here as you saw the penalty flags thrown.
I don't know if they're going to call face or grabbing the helmet and using it to bring him down, the edge of the helmet. But it's definitely against the defensive team of Yates for some kind of penalty, either face mask or illegal roughness. Let's see what Marvin
There it is,
Tanner.
face mask.
It is face.
Indicated by the referee. See if we can pick it up, Norm.
The left hand.
Right there.
Yes. Ooh, my. Ooh, boy. Fortunate that wasn't more than a 5-yarder because he tugged the helmet.
Certainly appreciate the fine job being done by our crew this afternoon. Bringing you the football game. Got to put in a good word for my friend and spotter, Les Palmer with Money Financial Services.
Les has got money?